What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good, man? We're back with another episode of the Daily Rundown. We're going to get directly into this clip, man, but let me give you guys a little bit of context first. So, the conversation that we're about to review between Queen Sheba and Anton and the rest of the panel was about if a woman is married, can she tell her husband no if he wants certain things done sexually? And if he can't get it from her, if the wife says no, does that mean that the man can go get it from another woman? Right? Now, I disagree with this because I hold things across the board, right? So, if a woman wanted a man to eat her groceries and she said, and the husband said, "No, I don't do that. I don't put my face down there." Is he going to tell her that she has the right to go get her groceries ate by another man? Right? Is the standard going to be across the board? Right? Now, again, we do have Anton Daniels saying that the very first thing he did when he met his wife was asked her if she sucked D, which means because he didn't, I mean, that was his first time meeting her. He literally is asking her if she have given other men oral sex, right? Child.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
And Queen Sheba being an actual wife that's respected in public and in private. She, her husband not online flirting with Island Girl Q and every other fucking woman online, right? She had a problem with it. Now we're going to review it. Now that you got the background, let's go.
On this episode of LaPeef, let's talk for the streets. Let her.
So he's saying your wife is a hoe. Your wife is a bitch.
I'm sorry. You are very, very rude tonight.
No, you're rude. You're not even bully me. I can hold my own, Anton. You're not pulling that bullshit with me tonight.
I'm not even talking to you right now.
But you talk. You're responding to what I said.
You want to intercept in the chats battles now?
You responded. You're responding indirectly.
I'm not basing your talk.
So you guys can see it got pretty spicy, right? Anton thought that he was going to be able to bully Queen Sheba, but Queen Sheba cannot be bullied. That's why I rock with her. She don't need no check from these bum ass niggas, and she don't need these bum ass niggas panel. She doing just well on her own. Let's talk about that. Let's clock that T. God damn it. She looked better than Anton's wife too. 1,000,000 times better. That's a fact. And she got more money, but that's a whole different conversation. Now, as you guys can see, the topic was how important is it to please your mate? And this is part of the reason why I think that Tom Dog is in an open marriage. I think he in an open marriage because I don't think he pleases his wife. I don't think that he cares about pleasing her, so he don't please her. Real talk. And what he gonna say? Oh, she pleased when I buy these Benzes. Nigga, you just got rich like 3 years ago. Quote unquote rich. You just start, like, I think he might be 45 now. When he turned 40 was the first time he touched 100K. That's a fact. You live in a studio where you record, your wife stay all the way 40 miles away. I don't know, bro. Y'all make of that what y'all will, but let's go back to the content.
Key point off of my response.
Speaking to me and I'm speaking to my congregation?
Because we are on a panel.
So that means you can interrupt me?
Did you not just interrupt me? So wait.
And so then I started speaking to my people.
Yo, can we move on? What the hell?
Yeah,
we're not gonna fuck.
Mr. Let Go, you're divorced and you proposed to Precious, and then she didn't even give you the ring back. So as far as we're concerned, you don't need to talk about nothing. You have no experience with women, right? You have no swag. Women find you unattractive. They find you a loser, right? Didn't you say that you had to help a woman get her tires fixed and still got no coochie? You're a lame, bro. Stop talking.
Fucking move on. And this is why women continue to feel empowered, because y'all just skip over when they do some egregious shit. We gon' put this shit right up. We gonna stop it right in its tracks. When I'm talking to somebody, we gonna extend the same courtesy that you asked for when you started butting in.
And that's the case, Anton, then you have to do it across the board. You can't ask women to be quiet and be polite while you're continuously being disrespectful. It just don't work that way. Again, y'all in the conversation, because the conversation is about pleasing your mate. Y'all are going to say that, well, if a woman don't want to give her man head, if a wife don't want to give her man head, then he can go get it from somebody else. Okay. Let's make sure we can apply that across the board. So when your wife want her groceries and you don't do that, can she go to another man and do it? It's always going to be no. It's always going to be no. It's always going to be rules for thee, not for me. Every single time. And this is part of the reason why y'all are not taken seriously as black men, as husbands and fathers. This is why God didn't bless Anton with a son, because he knew he could not lead other men. The only thing he can do is really provide for his wife so she can raise the daughter, because I don't think he really raising her. But whatever, we can keep going.
And asking Bruiser to save your ass.
Somebody has trash penis, and somebody has trash vagina, and somebody has trash head. Like it's just like every woman's like, no, not me. Like, come on, it's not a matter.
But Miss Lego, y'all like men do the same thing. Okay, yeah, you're mad because women won't admit to having trash vagina. How many men out here are admitting that they only last 1 minute? How many men out here are admitting that they have erectile dysfunction? How many of them are actually admitting these things? No, they're doing the same thing you're doing, Mr. Lego. They're in there these guys are almost 50. And they still want to act like they're in their 20s because when they was 20, they missed the opportunity to get all the baddies. Lego was married to an ugly woman. Bruiser was married to an ugly woman. He married a stripper afterwards. All that talk about we don't like nobody for the streets, nigga married a whole stripper.
Nothing against her.
Nothing against Shock. Shock is gorgeous.
Yeah, nothing against her. Nothing wrong with her profession.
We're talking about his
right.
ideology.
His ideology, right.
And yes, we're going to attack it.
Yeah.
Not him personally, but his ideology. Yes, we're going to attack it.
Nothing's wrong with her. We don't have a problem. We love strippers.
Yeah, stripping is legal.
Stripping is legal. I like looking at beautiful women.
But you'll get mad and say Russell Wilson's a simp because Sierra have naked online, right, Bruiser? When I can literally go to your wife's Instagram right now, and that bitch is one step away from being OnlyFans. That's a fact. For the oh my hell yeah, she'll make a lot of money on OnlyFans. All her friends fine. She got a dark skinned friend. That's ridiculous. At the end of the day, I mean, my nigga, your wife is literally online half naked almost in every single photo she take. But you know what? I address Bruiser in a moment.
It's not a matter of it being trash. Like if it's your girl,
right?
You can say if you just a girlfriend, ladies, you can say no. But if you a wife, you can't be saying no. I don't want to suck his dick. Because if you want a brother, let me finish. If you want a brother, if you want a man, if you want your man to be monogamous, you can't say no to that. You can't say no.
But you just.
What's your thoughts, wife?
I can say no to whatever sexual experience I don't want to have. I can say no. At the end of the day, I don't know what this man is talking about.
If you don't lick my ass, I'm not gonna be monogamous no more.
Then you can get, and you can go. Like I don't understand. I don't understand this. If
the fact that you niggas using marriage to force something sexual is great.
Yeah,
it's sexual assault.
It's
sexual coercion.
Yeah,
the same shit that Diddy's in jail for right now.
And just because it's your wife, you think that you can't be prosecuted for it or charged? Like you can.
And then you're going. I'm pretty sure your broke ass ain't got no prenup, right? And you, Bruiser. One thing I know about you is you're a veteran, so you're getting money from the government. This is a fact. What happened? Because one thing I know about veterans and marriage, they don't like cheaters in the army. That's the one thing I know for a fact. And a little bit of time that I spent with Sergeant LeBoy inside the National Guard, the one thing I learned is infidelity can get you in a lot of trouble.
Multiple babies.
That's why you had to divorce your wife before you got with this new one.
Yeah.
And then you married her. You didn't make her a baby mama.
Right. You had to marry her.
You had to marry her to get all those incentives, right? Let's keep it 1,000, bro. You're not going to go cheat on your wife because she said, I'm not giving you head, Bruiser. You're not, bro. We can just stop lying to the people.
I don't understand the point of spreading that particular rhetoric. Like,
these are Christians.
Right.
These are Christians. These are the ones that say that they did everything the right way, and the men should live like them.
These are the same men that even without a wife that would still say she's supposed to submit to you.
That's what Anton was about to say. Well, even if she your girl, no, nigga. That's why y'all.
Yeah.
This is why y'all failed Kevin Samuels. What did Kevin say? If she is not married, what is she? She's single, nigga. He don't care. Kevin said, I don't care about engagements. We call those the engagement queens. They've been engaged for 5 years. Been engaged 3-4 times. Never married.
Should have been calling them engagement kings.
Oh, it's a lot of them niggas out there too like that too. Mr. Let Go.
Yeah, engagement.
Got engaged to Precious. Mm-hmm. And she kept your ring like she should have. Stupid. That's what you get.
The ring is a gift. You don't get it back.
The audacity that you're going to try to sexually coerce somebody just because that's your wife is insane, Bruiser. You damn near to be locked up for saying that shit.
You can't force a woman into a sexual act.
If you tell them, Queen, and this is why I told people, listen, I talk to Bruiser on the back end every now and then. Bruiser is a good guy, right? I actually, if Bruiser was to ever show this, I actually told Bruiser myself that if he get his shit together, I think he can be the next Kevin Samuels. I told him that. The problem is, Bruiser refuses to get his shit together. I told him, Bruiser, why are you got more money than all these niggas on the panel? Why you dressed like this? He wore suits for like three or four different shows and stopped doing it. Because I guess my advice is not good advice. You know who wore suits every time you saw him? Have you ever saw Kevin Samuels in a t-shirt? Have you ever saw Kevin Samuels in a fucking Adidas jogging fit with a snapback on? I can see my time. What was the first thing? Because, like I said, some days I actually miss what Kevin was teaching niggas when it wasn't about women. You know, he would call himself an image consultant. And he said the number one problem with black men wasn't the fact that we couldn't read. It's because that we don't control our image. And to this day, despite everything else he was wrong about, that's the one thing I'm going to always stand with Kevin on. Look at you niggas.
A hoodie, a t-shirt, hats to the back.
Yeah, all these niggas over 40 acting like they fucking children.
Yeah, that's what my kid, that's what the boys wear. Hoodies and
that shit crazy, bro. This is literally what Kevin was talking about. I can literally find a clip on Lapeef JR when he came to your show to talk to the young boy Sway. When Sway said, oh, Kevin said we all gotta wear suits and shit. Man, fuck that. I'm wearing True Religion every day. Fuck that. Kevin came right up and checked his little ass. And that's why you single now, nigga. And that's why women don't want y'all now. That's why the incel movement is thriving, nigga, and I'm making money. But you know when women, you know, Kevin said, even though I'm old, you know, the number one thing women like about me is I'm dapper. I dress nice.
I mean, yeah. Even Janice said it.
Women of all races like that shit, of all ages like that shit.
Yeah,
Janice said it too. Hey, Kevin dressed real nice. That's what women liked about that nigga. Maybe outside the fact that he was a Kappa. But most women don't give a fuck about that. They like the fact that nigga was wearing $500 suits every time they saw that nigga. $1,000 suits, Tom Ford. And they was going crazy, bro. Man. Shout out to Queen Sheba for checking this nigga Anton and checking Bruiser. Trying to suggest that somebody can... That's like me saying, oh yeah, my wife she gotta do whatever sexually I tell her in order for me to stay monogamous to her. That's child.
If you want your man to be monogamous, you can't say no to that. You can't say no.
But you can't force a woman into a sexual act to guarantee your commitment. So hold on, let me finish.
Let the fuck up, let go before we expose you. Cause you're not every worth my time. But I still got the stream, right? When you and Precious sat side by side to announce your engagement. And then you failed. Because you are a failure. Even now, Ace Metaphor replaced you from tonight's conversation. You told him I join every now and then. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you're doing less numbers than Sharon and fucking Drip. His regular show don't do no numbers. The Drip is outpacing this nigga by 1,000. This nigga ain't doing nothing.
He doesn't come across my news feed. So.
I'm about to say, when last time you or anybody else watched a Mr. Let Go stream? Man, stop.
Bruiser. So what you're saying is you hang commitment over your wife's head. If she doesn't do ABC sexually, period. You're cheating on her. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say anything about cheating.
Yes, the fuck you did. If you want your man to stay monogamous, you need to not say no. What does the word monogamous mean, wife? This you and your partner. Let me, maybe me and my wife confused. So as always, we gotta turn to our AI friends. Hey, Gemini, if I tell my wife that I no longer want to be monogamous, is that me telling her that I want to cheat?
Absolutely not. Expressing a desire to explore non-monogamy with your wife is distinctly different from telling her you want to cheat. Here's why. Honesty versus deception. Non-monogamy, when discussed openly, this is about honesty and transparency. It involves communicating your feelings and desires to your partner and exploring a new...
Gaslighting. Cheating. But I do agree with the principle that if you're honest and y'all agree, then
that's fine.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's between you and your partner.
But if you threaten, child, I would tell her, go ahead. Because as soon as you do you, I'm going to do me.
That's my philosophy. You already know me. It takes
nothing
to turn off my humanity.
As soon as you do you, I'm going to do me. And then we're going to be doing us. And then you're going to be, child.
You're gonna be mad. But think about it. Men don't think it play out like that. They think it's going to be, all the women are going to be falling all over them. And they're going to have so many women to choose from. But it always winds up being the opposite because the woman gets a lot of play versus her.
A woman can walk down the street and say, hey, you trying to fuck? And they gonna fuck.
And
don't work that way for most of you niggas. Most of you niggas, if y'all not fucking y'all wife, you ain't getting no coochie.
No.
Anton.
And you can actually go find clips of men and women agreeing to open up their marriage. And then he changing his mind.
Fantasy Island girl had an open marriage. She sat right with her white boy husband, talked about that shit for like 40 minutes. And she got clown doing, but like I tell niggas, with all due respect, y'all can say whatever y'all want about this nigga. His wife better than any woman I seen y'all niggas with. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm talking about niggas in these spaces. She ain't better than my wife. I'm talking about these niggas in these spaces. Just to make that clear, Fig. Okay? I know y'all be watching.
So what you're saying is you hang commitment over your wife's head. If she doesn't do ABC sexually, period. You're cheating on her. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say anything about cheating.
You said monogamy. Is that not cheating?
She can't expect. I didn't say you was cheating. I said she can't expect you to be monogamous if she's not going to fulfill all your sexual desires.
What the fuck does that mean then, Bruiser?
I'm gonna cheat.
That means so she should expect you to go out and be with other. Do you know how convenient that would be for women? They say, hey, you don't make me come. Right? Because most of you niggas don't make y'all wives come and girlfriends come. Statistically.
That shows it.
How about you give her to a nigga that will then? You cool with that? You can hit too. We both hit. Just when she hit with me, she coming. When she come back to you, she just trying to get you off real quick.
Right. Ain't really into it. She'll be satisfied.
Because if you cool with that, hey, go do you.
A lot of women gonna be getting their backs blown in.
And these niggas not cool with that.
It ain't right.
These niggas too emotional. They
gonna
wasn't raised around no real men.
Yeah, they're gonna be ready to fight and they're gonna be ready to throw insults and
Black men don't own shit, so the only thing they feel like they own is their wife. I don't own my wife. Whatever she do with her body is on her. The same way whatever I do with my body is on me. Don't nobody own me. That's just what it is. I wish somebody would tell my daughters, cause we married you on. Don't nobody own my daughters, cause especially while I'm alive.
Right, nobody.
What are you talking about? Now I'm gonna have to punish you. That's a fact.
I'm gonna have to beat you down.
I think Jeremiah remember I thought some he owned Dynasty. Fuck no. I don't give a fuck about y'all religious beliefs, none of that. It is what it is.
So hold on. So that means you marry a woman only to fulfill your sexual desires, because you can get that.
No, I marry a woman to have a family and leave a legacy.
Lies, because you was already married to a woman. She was fat and she was bigger.
So yeah,
you didn't have no children by her. I believe that you was already cheating with Shock, because you was going to the strip club in Atlanta. You found her in the strip club in Atlanta. You proposed to her in the strip club in Atlanta. And just like we discussed on Queen Sheba's show, because you don't do this over here with Anton, we had to bring you all the way over. That's one of the first shows me and Queen Sheba did years ago, was exposing your black ass.
I can't believe him.
Because you don't even talk about this on a daily basis, that you're a failure and that you left your wife to get a more attractive wife who has a BBL as well. It's not like Shock. With all due respect to her, it's 100% natural, right? But y'all quick talk about those BBL queens too. See, it's all. This is why we told Fugazi don't do what he do. This is why I myself spoke to him and implored him to speak truthfulness, like we did with Donovan Sharp years ago. But what did Donovan do? I lied to my audience to protect my family, man. Why are you lying now, Bruiser? Anton? You niggas don't tell y'all wives to do nothing sexually. Let's keep it 100. Bruiser, you married a stripper. She probably was already doing that to 100 niggas before she met you. Oh, my bad. She's the exception. She's the one stripper that wasn't a thot. She's the one stripper that niggas didn't see naked despite her being a stripper, right?
Ain't she a baby mama too? Because don't she just... She has,
yes.
Yeah, right. She already had a child when she got one.
Don't matter. I already told niggas what's the number one baby mama rule, but I already told you that. It don't matter what these niggas think as long as she look good. Yeah. If she look good, they're fine. All that baby mama shit goes out the window with these niggas. And I can prove it. I will use Lucky to prove it with Anton. I can use B. Taylor now in this clip. B. Taylor is a twice baby mama. The only reason why she is there because she's fucking gorgeous. That's a fact. Lucky was only there because she's fucking gorgeous. Fucking Courtney was only there because they went as far as to bring Courtney baby daddy to the channel. Had her crying. I'm gonna have you react to that one. Had her crying. I'm so sorry that I left my family over you. I said, you know what's crazy about this, Anton? Why she ain't get back with the nigga then? You so sorry. And I'm not gonna drag JR into this, but what I used to say was, girl, you so sorry about leaving this nigga, but you with this nigga JR. Child. When that nigga Ho got a wife,
yeah,
surviving Lapeef, right? That's I don't even want to start on that because I was on straight demon time on y'all, and the marriage licenses are public.
I mean, you can look them up.
To Queen Sheba's point, though, trying to coerce your wife is the same thing that Diddy was doing to Cassie. You niggas, if y'all are doing this to your wives, I pray to God that they get the courage to one day walk the fuck away or call the police. I never had to coerce my wife to do anything. Anton said the first thing he asked his wife was, do she suck dick? So he must have suspected that she did. So what's the point of coercing a woman? I don't understand that. Y'all weirdos.
I remain monogamous in hopes of an exchange for her to fulfill my sexual desires.
That's crazy.
It's a trade-off.
That's crazy.
I remain monogamous only because in hopes that she's going to fulfill my sexual. That's insane, right, Michi? The only reason why I'm not cheating on you, Michi, is because I need you to fulfill all my needs. If you don't fulfill all my needs, then no. I'm gonna be non-monogamous.
The same thing as cheating on you. And then what I'm what some women will do is say, okay, I'll be fine with that, but she's gonna go do her. And then there's gonna be some women that are gonna like say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away. Like
they're gonna break down, they're gonna take the kid, you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
End up looking like DDG ass. All over again.
And some baby mamas blow up. They have a glow up. They change their hair, everything. They start looking better for some reason. They ain't giving you no drama.
Cash doll. Her baby daddy going through it right now. She got a big Wakandan looking nigga following her around everywhere. Child. She seemed happier than ever.
Right.
Happier than ever. People are begging them to drop a sex tape immediately. We need a little cash doll scandal.
No, he is not.
The people want to see it.
Leave my cash doll alone. No.
The people want to see it, Keisha. Okay? You know what it is.
The reason why I can understand why some brothers don't want girls going down on them if they're just a girlfriend, because that's translation that, hey, look, I'm fucking other bitches. I'm not committed to you. You're not.
What?
That's don't want.
What? Did this nigga just say men don't want women giving them head because that translate into me not taking you serious and me fucking other bitches?
Oh, come on.
That's true. The fuck did this nigga just say?
I ain't never came across a man that said he didn't enjoy fellatio or didn't want head from a woman.
I can't have you giving me head, mama,
like I've never
because I don't take you serious. I'm trying to wife you, so you know what I'm saying.
You know how many guys want that? Like oh my god, like it's just...
fuck is this nigga talking about?
Hold on. And the reason why I can understand why some brothers don't want girls going down on them if they're just a girlfriend, because that's translation that, hey, look, I'm fucking other bitches. I'm not committed to you. You're not my wife.
You literally just
what? That's translation that, hey, look, I'm fucking other bitches. I'm not committed to you. You're not my wife.
Anton,
with the girl then.
Hold the fuck on. We gotta play that one more time.
The reason why I can understand why some brothers don't want girls going down on them if they're just a girlfriend, because that's translation that, hey, look, I'm fucking other bitches. I'm not committed to you. You're not my wife.
Anton, this is the moment for you to shine. The very first thing you asked your wife was if she sucked dick. We got her on clip. We got you saying, Rita, come here. Come on, talk to the people. So don't deny this.
You can't deny it because he doubled down on it.
You doubled down on you told Bruiser. Coincidentally, I always been this way, nigga. As a matter of fact, now that I remember, it was a video that I posted recently where I said Bruiser check Anton, and it's fucking going viral. Oh my god, seeing these people's faces, watching my never mind. Anyway, you fucker, this is the opportunity for you to speak up. Hold on now, nigga. I asked my wife if she sucked dick. She didn't say no. In 19 years later, nigga, I'm the nigga that all y'all kids want to be like. What happened to that speech? You see how niggas conveniently bring shit up? And then, so this nigga Bruiser just basically said, if a woman sucking dick, she can't be a wife. We know for a fact that's not true. Bruiser, I'm trying my best to keep it respectful, G. But you met your wife in a strip club, you think you the first dick she sucked? That's the most respectful way I can ask that question, dog. And I got love for you, nigga. This is not to start beef with Bruiser. This is to ask for consistency. Because if you're going to be inconsistent, don't get mad when these women inconsistent. You the leader, right, nigga? Set a standard then. Bro, that statement don't even make fucking sense to me. That I would tell a woman, if you give me head, I can't take you seriously. When I know for a fact that before you proposed to Shot, she sucked your dick, B.
We know she did.
Come on.
We know she did. And ain't nothing wrong with it.
B.
Like we know she did.
You,
like,
bro,
what?
you proposing to shorty. You can't bring your mom and the rest of them around, right? Because you in a strip club, nigga. With other naked, sweaty, pussy bitches around and shit. Niggas throwing money and shit. And you and that bitch on one knee.
Hey, married man. Probably.
Christian. Man, I swear to God, bro. That's why I'm going back down all these old clips and Bruiser, Anton. I know y'all niggas rewatching. Those views don't just happen out of nowhere, right? The reason why they doing numbers is because people don't know this version of y'all. And I'm going to show them exactly who y'all are and who Queen Sheba is. Let's continue the clip.
You literally just let her. You let her.
I probably don't want you doing that because it's probably like unsanitary. You get what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Nigga, your wife worked at fucking Magic City. You was on your knees, nigga, with a ring while it was bottles being popped, drugs being used, niggas smoking, pussy in no panty, no bra type shit. And you got the audacity to bring up cleanliness right now? To the nigga that married a stripper? Oh my God, I wish Kevin was alive right now. I swear to God. Like, I'm at the point now where, like, if I had a time stone, I swear to God, I would rewind this bitch and just take one of you niggas out instead. The manosphere really needed Kevin. Like, he was literally a lifeline. You niggas are pathetic. And I do got some Kevin footage coming up with Kevin and Jay Prince. Look out for that coming soon, guys. But nevertheless, I'm very disappointed in y'all. I told y'all, Kevin used to be on our panels all the time, just hanging out with us. And now that I really look back and watch, a lot of stuff he said was right. A lot of stuff he said was wrong too, especially about women. But the stuff when he was just doing black male fucking critiques, oh my God, he was right about you niggas. Oh my God, he was right. I can't wait to show y'all. Let's continue. Starting with shit like this. How you do high value men gotta control women? Was Shannon Sharp controlling little Gabriella? No, he didn't need to. He had his way with her. It is what it is. Did he? Nah. I still say he had his way with most of those women. Now that they in court fucking backtracking on everything and say they can't remember shit while they're under oath. Child. Shout out to Queen Sheba for covering that.
Yourself, bro. You just let her bully you.
For Queen.
What?
Let her bully you.
What? They were just having an adult conversation. They had a discourse. It ended. And this is why she's going to tell you to shut the fuck up soon. But we'll get there.
And then she said, wow, that's
no.
crazy.
You just let her off the hook because really the question becomes, what makes you think that you shouldn't fulfill the needs of the man that you marry?
That's all I'm saying.
The question isn't whether or not hold on, Bruce. Because you just let her push you in a corner, and that's unsatisfactory. The point here's the key. What makes you asked him a question about staying monogamous? What makes you think a man should stick around with somebody that's not committed to making sure that he's sexually drained every single day? You ain't got nothing else better to do.
Look at B. Taylor face.
Look at my face. Like, what?
This nigga really think that women have nothing else better to do
and to be laying up
under some fat 5'2"
like,
nigga
what?
who can't run a fucking mile. Child. This nigga must think he Michael B. Jordan.
Right, you act like your body is like all of this to be like laying up like you was built from the gods themselves sculpted you. Like, no, bro.
The audacity. The audacity. When we know you got a roster of one. You don't even got a roster of baddies. You just got a roster of one. And it's over. Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. It'll get nasty. It get nasty because to me, y'all niggas look the same. To me, you and Rita. Child, I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
No. What do you have to do? Answer me this question, Miss Queen.
Bruiser, you need him to fight your battles?
No. I'm talking to you.
Shout out to Queen Sheba for antagonizing Anton and smiling. B. Taylor drunk as always. Oh, those were the good days. When all the content creators who actually fucking mattered was doing panels together. So I'll tell Drip, whoever do this next is going to be, because Hamp is boring. Hamp is boring as fuck. So whoever does this outside of Hamp is going to be extremely successful, right? Can't be no Hebrew Israelite nigga. It's just not going to work. Nope. Can't be a Bible quoting nigga every episode. Just and then next thing you know, playing DJ, playing fucking demon music, right? That's hypocrisy at its finest, but different conversation.
It's understood.
I'm just saying, you feel like you can't hold your own on this panel.
Don't divert.
Bruiser can't fight.
No, you said.
Wait. In what world?
Can we roll the tape? Did he not just say that I pushed Bruiser in the corner?
Please don't deflect. In what world?
That's what you said.
In what world?
Oh, he don't want to continue to pound on Bruiser. He was just fucking with him. But Queen, she was right. You did say that she bullied you, so clearly she's also right now when she said that you need him to fight your battles. Unfortunately, she can handle Anton ass too. I remember watching this episode before I knew who the fuck she was. I knew who B. Taylor was. I was already in contact with B. Taylor. B. Taylor never told me about Queen Sheba. But she did tell me she was inviting somebody to Lapeef. Queen Sheba comes on the panel and it was no hold bars. I was very, very, very appreciative of watching her being a real bitch. Okay, let's go.
Are you married, but you will deny or ever say no to the man that you married to even pose that question in the first place?
Bruiser, back to you.
Bruiser,
are you needing Anton to fight your battles? Because if so, I'll talk to him.
Who misunderstood me?
Nobody.
She's still
totally
listen, after she get done doing all of that posturing and asking Bruiser, the question still remains.
Yeah,
what makes you think that a woman that is married to a man should ever say no?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. So why are you putting words? Why are you doing wordplay?
You insinuated that.
Nobody said that.
Why did you ask that question in the first place?
Okay, who am I fighting? Establish that. Who am I fighting first?
You just answering the question.
Nobody. You don't know how to have a conversation?
I do. I got it. But
wait, hold on.
Hold on. One at a time.
It's 3-on-1, so let just one at a time.
Bruiser, do you want to go first?
Talking, so it's 2-on-1. Y'all don't have 2-on-1s before.
Like, stop acting up. Y'all like jumping in this 3.
It was one person talking.
Oh damn, I was on mute the whole time. I'm blowed as hell. I find it crazy that these niggas just can't just let the women speak. That's all I was trying to say when I was talking. So now I'm gonna have to go back through the edit. But y'all niggas just can't let these women talk and then have a real conversation, bro. Why y'all so emotional? I don't understand why y'all emotions is going so crazy to the point where y'all cannot do one conversation at a time. Let's keep going, man. You niggas goofy.
Okay, which is
we don't need nobody else saying nothing. I'm asking her a specific question.
What
Why would
so
you ever
I
be in
answered
a
your
position?
question.
What was
I
the
answered
answer?
your question.
What was the
I
answer?
said I did not say that.
I answered your question. I said I did not say that, child. That's how you deal with a C student.
Asking you a specific question. I didn't ask you what you said.
And I answered your question. So you're not going to bully
let me
me.
rephrase
You're not going to back me into talking and saying what the hell you want to hear. I said what I said.
Let me say it again.
Period. Okay? Period.
Period.
See, you looking for a specific answer. You think that you dealing with these low budget bitches. No, baby, you dealing with the queen. You're gonna have to come correct. What you think you Martell Hope? No. You're not as clever as you think you are. And she said what she said. Period.
And for the people
I
in the
said
back,
what I said.
like we D students. Listen, I'm a C student, but you acting like a D student.
How is she an E student, college graduated, Delta Sigma Theta? Come on now. Nigga didn't even go to college. That's why you can't give these old niggas a Benz. These niggas get 40 years old, get their first Benz. They first time behind a Benz, first time behind a Porsche, and these niggas lose their goddamn mind. You ever saw a nigga who had his first Benz, first Porsche, something like that? He hop in a car, hop in a truck or whatever, Cayenne, whatever he driving, E350, S580, whatever, right? And the nigga go, man, I'm the richest nigga in the world, man. Nobody doing it like me. Meanwhile, like 20,000 other niggas just fucking pre-order that car again. Oh my fucking God, bro. The smallest shit will allow some of these men egos to really go out of control. You would think they did what Christopher Columbus did. Oh yeah, nigga, I took over 50 states, nigga. We made a whole motherfucking democracy. What did you do? I bought a Benz, cuz nobody doing it like me.
For the people in the back, why would you ever, and I didn't ask you what you said, I'm asking you a specific question. Why would you ever, or why would a woman ever say no to a man that they're married to in any capacity for sex?
Because she can.
That's the question.
Just because she can?
Because she can. It's her
period.
Her body. Because
and
she
she's
can.
going to be single. And she
any ever, or why what you said, I'm asking you a specific question. Why would you ever, or why would a woman ever say no to a man that they're married to in any capacity for sex?
Because she can.
That's the question.
Just because she can?
Because she can. It's her body.
Child.
Period.
That's just all it is. Because she can. That's it. That's all she need. I can say no, and I did say no, so it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? Oh, see, y'all thought that that's how we know y'all with some weak women. Weak women who didn't have no options. Cause baby, ain't nobody gonna sit around and deal with that if they had options. Child, stop playing.
Body. Because
and
she
she's
can.
going to be single. And she's
It's
going to be
actually
single.
not your body.
We're married. One at a time.
You can't be
So
out the
that's
house.
my answer. Why would a woman ever say no? Ever tell a man no? Which is implying she does not have a choice.
You had your choice.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that part.
When the white man law get involved, now you understand it. Yeah, these men don't want women to have a choice. But go ahead, Anton. Talk to us about why Rita don't have a choice.
I understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
Now. I understand that part.
She
does have the right to say no. She does. Yes.
Man, if you listen, dog, listen. For everybody that's watching this show, we heard her answer. For everybody that's watching this show, if you a man and you dealing with a woman that's operating in that sense, you better leave that bitch at the driveway.
So, if a woman says no to you guys, now I guess that's the problem. A woman is saying that she don't want to do something sexually. Now that makes her a bitch. Now he's all his feelings on. Poor little Anton. Poor little 5'1" Anton. Aw. Leave that bitch alone. Didn't you say that your wife was sucking somebody's dick before you met her? And you still married that bitch? So why can't they marry the one that... You know what? Let me just keep going. Because I forgot, he don't like when somebody call his wife a bitch. But he called other women bitches. Like he just did in this clip. See, Anton type of nigga that'll report your channel for language that he uses against other women. That's how much of a coward he really is. You will never see him step to a real man in real life and do a goddamn thing about nothing. I can walk up to his wife in real life with her, and disrespect her. What he gonna do? Not a goddamn thing. He gonna talk about it on his show the next day, how he had to preserve his wealth and all the rest of that type shit. And only a broke nigga would even do what I did, right? Child.
Operating in that sense, you better leave that bitch at the driveway.
Aww.
And if you dealing with a man that thinks he can force himself on you sexually,
you don't have an opportunity
leave that predator.
You don't have an opportunity to respond. I wasn't talking to you.
Yes, leave that predator. Queen Sheba is cooking. Cooking with Sheba. Cooking with Sheba. Cooking with Sheba. Fellas, if a woman tell you no after you tried to give her some dick and she told you no, leave that bitch, man. She ain't good for shit. Okay. I think that was a good retort, Queen. Ladies, if the nigga can't take no for an answer, then leave that predator. That's right. That's right. Leave that predator. Oops, I'm sorry, ma'am. Was I talking or not? Because my feelings are hurt. You're not supposed to talk when I talk. Look at Bruiser face. Ooh. That's crazy. Look at Lapeef. Man, she done got his ass. B. Taylor like, that's my bitch. Look at her. Even motherfucking Lady Di over there. They in the mirror saying, oh, she done got that nigga. I mean, cause yeah, he is saying some predator shit right now. I'm gonna start calling y'all. Start calling your ass, Diddy Time Dog or something. I gotta figure out a way to. I'm saying, Puffy Daniels. Diddy Daniels. That might stick. Let's see, man.
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
For every guy in the chat.
You literally was just responding to something that she said, but you got it, dog.
Is restreaming this. Drop that bitch off at the end of the driveway. Leave her suitcase with holes in it. Take everything that you.
Are you dealing with a woman that has suitcase with holes in it? That's how you know niggas emotional. When last time you been to the airport and saw a woman with suitcase with holes in it? Like, bro, where you be flying out of, bro? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Anton not really rich. He be lying to y'all niggas. If all of this shit go down, he be broke tomorrow on the side of the curb, bro. He be raps for this nigga. He have no skills. Oh man, let me stop talking. If I make one of these boys mad and they act like they gonna want to do something outside of report me to YouTube.
Leave that hoe where you found her and let her be for the streets. Let her.
So he's saying your wife is a hoe. Your wife is a bitch.
I'm sorry. You are very, very rude tonight.
No, you're rude. You're not bully me. I can hold my own, Anton. You're not pulling that bullshit with me tonight.
I'm not even talking to you right now.
But you talk.
You want to fight the chess battles?
You
want to intercept in the chess battles now?
You responded. You're responding indirectly.
I'm not talking to you.
That's how much of a coward is. He can't even admit that nigga, you were just talking about what she was talking about, bro. But this I'm trying to tell y'all. If a man can't handle himself with a woman that apply some pressure, I'm trying to tell y'all, niggas like this, I see him fold in Detroit every day, bro. Every motherfucking day, bro. Now that I'm in Chicago, all the ops that said they had beef with me, whether it was JR or Rilla bitch ass, ain't none of them did nothing. You know why? Because they hoes. Just like Anton, when I was in Michigan. He a hoe.
Man, let's stop, man. Point off
Why
of my
are you
response.
speaking to me and I'm speaking to my congregation?
Because we are on a panel.
So that means you can interrupt me?
Did you not just interrupt me? So wait.
No, you
so
didn't. I started speaking to my people.
Yo, can we move on? What the hell?
Yeah,
no, we're not gonna fucking move on. And this is why women continue to feel empowered, because y'all just skip over when they do some egregious shit. We gonna put this shit right up. We gonna stop it right in its tracks.
Didn't stop a damn thing before it cut to the motherfucking end. So clearly there was no solution. Ah, man. I love watching these niggas fold, man. Nothing else makes me happier than listening to the sound of these niggas fold. Every single time it sounds sweet music to me. And that's what we're going to keep reacting to. I'm going to keep going to content, right? And we're going to keep exposing everything. That's just what it is. You know, like, we got to show these niggas character for what it is, bro. They for sure going to try to lie about mine, but see, every time y'all lie about me, I'm going to just tell the truth about you. That's just the facts. I got some Ali content coming up. Ali be doing all this talking. Nigga's a whole baby daddy, bro. Nigga became a baby daddy in his 40s. He'd be quick to bring up me and Bracy. Them niggas baby daddies. Nigga, we became baby daddies as teenagers, cuz. Nigga, you was 40 making excuses on why you couldn't pull out and shit. Nigga, you pathetic, bro. Absolutely pathetic. Anyway, man, I'm going through more content that I want to go back, because a lot of that Lapeef content, it was way better than the content that, you know, that Anton is doing now. That Lapeef content was actually pretty golden content. I had to give him his credit. He was actually doing his thing, man. They kind of fucked him over. But nevertheless, I will see y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.